These photos show three women sharing their weight loss success stories after using Purisaki Berberine patches. Meet Emily R., 44, Jennifer K., 51, and Lisa L., 39. Verified customers, 5 stars across the board. Or wait, maybe they're from Venus Factor. Because here are these same three women on a completely different website selling a completely different product. Except now they're Amanda R. from Dallas, Jessica M. from Miami, and Stephanie L. from Phoenix. Still verified, still 5 stars, still incredible transformations. Oh, but wait, maybe I meant Trim Pure Gold patch. Because here they are again, third website, third product, third set of fake names. Now they're Andrea L., a teacher, Kelly M., a nutritionist, and Tyler L., a marketing manager. These are not real customers. These are not real transformations resulting from these products. In fact, these photos have absolutely nothing to do with any of these products. And the people running these websites are using them to take money from people who are genuinely trying to improve their health. And that makes me furious.
I'm simply furious.
So before I tell you a single thing about what Purisaki Berberine patches claim to do, I need you to sit with what you just saw for a second. Because if they're willing to do that, what else are they willing to do? Stick around. I am just getting started on this one. Welcome to Ask Grammy. I'm Chris Durst, and this is where I dig into the stuff that's designed to bamboozle you. And I show you exactly how it works so you can protect yourself. Today, we're talking about Purisaki Berberine patches, a weight loss patch that's being advertised all over Facebook and social media, making promises that you can lose 12 pounds or more per month easily just by sticking a patch on your skin. I'm going to walk you through everything I found, and let me tell you, there is a lot, including a twist at the end that genuinely made my jaw drop. So let's get into it. So Purisaki Berberine patches are transdermal patches, meaning you stick them to your skin and they're supposed to deliver berberine and a handful of other plant-based ingredients through your skin over the course of 8 hours. The brand positions this as a dietary supplement for appetite management, weight loss, and metabolic support. Now, berberine itself is a real thing. It's a compound found in certain plants, and there is legitimate scientific research at the ingredient level suggesting it may have some effect on blood sugar and metabolic function. I want to be clear about that because I always want to be fair. Berberine itself is not made up, but because there's always a but, there's a significant difference between an ingredient that's been studied in a lab and a finished product that's been proven to work in the real world. These Purisaki Berberine patches as a product have never been independently studied. There are no clinical trials and no third-party testing. And there's another problem with the patch delivery method specifically. Transdermal delivery, meaning through the skin, works really well for certain pharmaceutical drugs like nicotine patches and hormone patches. Those are well established. But delivering berberine through the skin, that science is still wide open. And there's no published research confirming that berberine absorbs through the skin in a meaningful way. So not only is the product unproven, the entire delivery method is unproven for this product. So not only is the product unproven, the entire delivery method is unproven thus far. And by the way, this product has never been evaluated by the FDA at all. So let's take a look at the Purisaki website. Right at the top, it says lose 12 plus pounds per month easily. Oh, honey, if it were only that easy, you would see me covered in those damn things in this very video. But no reputable health product makes a claim like that. No doctor would make a claim like that. 12 pounds a month isn't considered a safe or realistic weight loss goal for most people. And the word easily is doing a lot of heavy lifting here. Okay, now look at this. 4.3 stars from 8,653 reviews. This whole website, buypurisaki.com, was registered on February 9th, 2026. That's less than 3 months ago. Over 8,600 reviews on a brand new website. And I want to show you something about those reviews. According to their own terms of service, which we're going to spend some quality time in, the company reserves the right to remove or choose not to publish certain reviews. So they moderate their own reviews on their own platform, which means that the 4.3 star rating reflects only the reviews they chose to keep. And then there are those before and after photos that we already talked about a bit, but let me show you something else I found. So I'm going to grab one of these images just by doing a right click and copy image. And then I'm going to hop over to Google and click on that little camera icon right there in the search bar. This is how we search by image. I'm just going to click in that gray field and do a Control V to pop that photo into that spot. And now Google is doing its job. It's searching. And here are the results. And we can see right away that this image shows up in multiple places. There's the Trim Pure Gold Patch website that it shows up on. Here is the Purisaki site. Here's a different Purisaki Berberine site right here. And then again, another Trim Gold Patch, more Trim Gold Patch. And this is why these Google image searches are such an important part of the credibility part of an investigation to see whether or not something is legitimate. Now, the Venus Factor website showed up in one of those reverse image searches that I did. And it's Venus Factor with 2 A's, Factor. And they did that because there was previously a venusfactor.com website. This website is selling a completely different weight loss product with the exact same before and after photos. And do you know when this domain was registered? Let me show you. Yesterday, May 11th, 2026, brand new website, already using the same recycled fake photos. And then there's this one, trimpuregoldpatch.com. And this one was registered on November 29th, 2025. Same photos again on those testimonials. So we have 3 different websites, 3 different products, one set of fake before and after photos shared across all of them. So that begs the question, why would that be? Here's what I think is happening. And I want to be clear, this is just my assessment based on a pattern of evidence, but it fits perfectly. I believe these products are related. And I believe that when one brand starts getting too much heat in the way of too many complaints, too many people calling it out, they spin up a brand new website and a brand new name and start fresh. The Purisaki site is barely 3 months old. The Venus Factor site launched yesterday. And I don't think that's a coincidence. Now, let me tell you a little bit about the engine that's running all of this. All 3 of these websites are run through ClickBank, which is a global e-commerce platform and affiliate marketplace. Here's what that means in plain English. ClickBank recruits affiliate marketers, everyday people, influencers, website owners, and it pays them a commission every time someone buys a product through their link. So it's not just the Purisaki website that we looked at today that's pushing these patches. There are potentially hundreds, maybe thousands of affiliate marketers spreading this product all over the internet, in Facebook groups, in blog posts, in YouTube videos, in emails. Every single one of them gets paid when you buy. And that's why you're seeing these everywhere. That's why the 15,000 women felt a change in 1 week claim is plastered all over social media. It's not organic enthusiasm. It's an army of paid marketers. Now, going back to the terms of service page for the Purisaki site, I'm going to read you something that made me genuinely angry. Hidden in the terms, not on the sales page, not on the checkout flow, but buried in the legal fine print is this. By subscribing to their service, you agree that your payment method will be charged on a monthly or other recurring basis. Now, I didn't find a mention of a subscription anywhere on the main sales page. You think you're buying a one-time supply of patches. You hand over your credit card, and somewhere in the fine print you didn't read, because who reads the terms of service? You just signed up for a monthly charge. And then look at the return policy. You have 60 days to return, but if you're past 14 days, they can charge you additional fees. And you have to get a return merchandise authorization code before you can send anything back. You pay for the return shipping. And items have to be in undamaged original packaging. Presumably undamaged means not even opened. So if you actually use the patches, which if I'm not mistaken is the whole point in buying them, and you want a refund because they didn't work, you may be out of luck. Now I'm bouncing back to the terms of service page because there's one more thing that I want to show you. Let's talk about who's actually selling this product. The company behind Purisaki Berberine Patches is called UAB BeWell EU, and they're registered in Lithuania. And the product is being manufactured and possibly delivered from China. So if you're in the United States, you're looking at 8 to 12 business days for delivery. And I want to be fair, a company based in Lithuania and fulfilling from China doesn't automatically make them a scam. International businesses are often legitimate businesses. But here's what it does mean for you as a consumer. If something goes wrong, if you need to dispute a charge, or if your product never arrives, or you want to cancel that subscription you didn't know you signed up for, you'll be dealing with an international company operating across multiple countries. And that makes consumer protection more complicated. That makes chargebacks and disputes more complicated. And speaking of chargebacks, if you paid for this with a debit card and you need to dispute this charge, I have an entire video on exactly why that's harder than disputing a credit card charge. And I'll put a link to that in the description and also in the comments. Okay, I promised you a twist, and here it comes. While I was doing my research on this product, I came across an article on Yahoo Finance, and the headline was, Berberine weight loss patches by Purisaki under investigation. Urgent warning issued. Yahoo Finance sounds official, right? Sounds like a journalist did some digging and found problems with the product. So I clicked on it and I started reading. And then I looked at the very top of the article. Right here in the fine print, it says, and I'm paraphrasing here so I don't run into copyright issues, but you can see it right here on your screen. This is a paid press release. It contains affiliate links. If you purchase through these links, a commission may be earned. In other words, that urgent warning on Yahoo Finance was written and paid for by people selling the patches. It's not a warning. It's an advertisement wearing a warning costume, and it's distributed through Global Newswire, a press release service, and it landed on Yahoo Finance because Yahoo Finance publishes paid press releases alongside real news. And if that's not enough, while I was reading this article about the dangers of this product on the Yahoo Finance website, a Google ad for the very product appeared inside the article. So the article is an ad, and there's a separate ad inside the ad. I genuinely can't make this stuff up. This, my friends, is exactly how these operations work. They don't just sell you the product. They control the information environment around the product. They manufacture the investigations. They write the warnings. They place the ads. And then they collect the commission when you buy, whether it's from the fake warning article, the Facebook post, the affiliate blog, or the website itself. It's a closed loop designed to make sure that your money ends up in their pocket no matter which door you walk through. So let's talk about what to do if you've already bought this product. First, check your bank or credit card statement right now. Look for recurring charges. If you see a monthly charge you didn't authorize or didn't know that you authorized, contact your bank immediately and dispute it. If you did pay with a credit card, you have strong protections under the Fair Credit Billing Act. Your bank can initiate a chargeback. And if you paid with a credit card, and again, I have a full video on this, your protections are weaker, but you still have options. Contact your bank and explain that you were enrolled in a subscription plan without your knowledge or consent and that you dispute the charges. Second, if you ended up in one of their subscription plans, you'll need to contact Purisaki customer service directly. Their listed phone number for the US customers is 850-389-0125, and their email is support@purisaki.com. And document everything. Screenshot your order confirmation. Write down the date and the time of every call. Save every email. Third, if you want to return the product, remember you'll need to get an RMA, or Return Merchandise Authorization Code, before you send anything back, or they'll say that they won't accept it. And fourth, if you feel you've been scammed, you can file a complaint with the FTC at reportfraud.ftc.gov. That costs you nothing. It takes about 10 minutes, and it helps to build a case against operations like this one. So here's the bottom line. Berberine is a real ingredient with real research behind it. If you're interested in berberine as a supplement, talk to your doctor or nutritionist. There are oral berberine supplements available from reputable brands at your local pharmacy or co-op or health food store. But Purisaki Berberine Patches, what I found is a brand new website with fake before and after photos that are being recycled across multiple websites selling different products, a subscription trap hidden in the terms of service, and an affiliate marketing machine designed to spread this product everywhere, a manufacturer in Lithuania fulfilling from China, and a fake warning article on Yahoo Finance that is literally written by and paid for by people selling the product. That is a well-orchestrated system, and now you know how it works. If you found this video helpful, please share it, because somewhere out there, someone you care about may be about to order this or something similar, and you might just stop them. I'm Grammy saying thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you here again soon. In the meantime, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye-bye.